Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Offside Zone. I'm the old man, Flathead Willie. I got some news coming for you here this afternoon, coming out of West Virginia. Ron Steel Cable's notes from the West Virginia spring game. Derek Goodspeed looks even better than last year. Said after the game, believes he's set to break the completion record in single-digit turnovers this year. 6'5" running back Isaac Clement looks scary big. Where did Coach Elijah Deuce find him? Competition for the QB spot is tight. Transfer QB Bryce Baker might have a slight edge, but Austin Von Oelhoffen looks very capable. Talks of a scheme change on offense to incorporate JUCO transfer fullback Adonis Hay. Defensive coordinator Coach Nacho could be on the hot seat. Elijah Deuce not content with the lack of turnovers from the defense last season. New offensive coordinator Jalen Henderson calls plays, just like he did when he played in Morgantown. Offense could be very explosive. Coach Deuce announced team captains are quarterback Derek Goodspeed, third time running, punter Miguel Maramorosa, cornerback Jamrock Grimsley, and wide receiver Deshaun Kenton, and will linebacker Ashton Woods. News from Penn State, immediate release September 14th, State College, PA, in a debut performance that we remember for generations. True freshman quarterback Damiere Turbin turned early adversity into one of the most electrifying games in Penn State history. After throwing an interception on just his second collegiate pass, Turbin regrouped and delivered a performance that can only be described as legendary. Turbin finished the game with 535 passing yards and 10 touchdowns, while also rushing for 201 and 2 touchdowns. Head Coach G from Penn State said, what we witnessed today was nothing short of remarkable in the post-game pressure. Damiere showed poise, resilience, and an unbelievable ability to turn the page. To bounce back from an interception and play at that level speaks volumes about who he is as a competitor. Turbin's teammates were quick to praise their new leader. He got that fire, said junior wide receiver Lawrence Hawkins, who caught 2 of Turbin's touchdowns. Even after that pick, he walked back into the huddle and told us we're just getting started, and he wasn't kidding. While the national media is already buzzing, Turbin remained humble post-game. It's about the team, he said. The interception shook me for a second, but the guys rallied around me. We made plays together. That's Penn State football. Penn State fans left Beaver Stadium chanting Turbin's name, knowing they had just witnessed the birth of a new era in Nittany Lions football. The Nittany Lions return to action next Saturday in a primetime matchup that is sure to draw national attention, and Flathead Willie's attention will definitely be on that game with Turbin under center. Now, moving on to Arkansas State. Arkansas State, if you look here, they also have a new freshman quarterback coming in by the name of Byron Ezeke. Shark Davis was on the podium saying that he believes that he has just as well a shot at the Heisman as anybody. And if you look at this here right now, let's just take a look at Byron Ezeke's numbers from the first game of the season. Where are we at here? Team schedule. There we go. All right. University of Houston, number 20 in the nation, taking on number 18 at the time, Arkansas State. Arkansas State, as you see there, were shut out in the first quarter. This freshman quarterback faced some adversity as well starting off. He 2 interceptions in the first quarter, and a goal line stand from Arkansas State's defense kept that game in check. He come back out in the second quarter, though, and didn't look back. Byron Ezeke had 467 yards in the air and 7 touchdowns with them 2 interceptions that we spoke about. He also rushed for 200 on the ground. No touchdowns there. Receiving, no surprise here, Heisman winning Trevor Hatchett, 7 receptions for 224 yards and 4 touchdowns. JoJo Stone, new recruit into Arkansas State, number 86, elusive route runner, 5'11", 195, had 11 receptions for 210 and 3 touchdowns. Moving on to West Virginia's first game of the year. West Virginia, national champions, reigning national champs, took on Oregon State at home and polished them off 64-40. Derek Goodspeed had 530 yards and 7 touchdowns with 1 interception. Rushing, Derek Goodspeed had 10 carries for 92 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, J.T. Taggart, tight end, number 86, had 192 yards. Jashawn Kenyon, wide receiver, number 81, 6'4", 169 pounds, had 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. Moving on to Penn State, runner-up in the national championship last year, and coming out with a new name and a fresh face under center. That is Damiere Turbin. As we see here, Coach G alluded to the fact that he threw that interception in his second collegiate pass, but he ended up the game here, turned it around, got his head on straight, 535 for a touchdown, while also 201 on the ground for 2, as we talked about. Leading the receiving, Jermichael Warrior, sophomore, redshirt sophomore. Well, he's a halfback. He's not a wide receiver. Halfback, number 34, Jermichael Warrior, 177 yards, 3 touchdowns. Wide receiver, Lawrence Hawkins, Jr., 6'5", 206, had 164 for 2. Tavarius Pan had 96 yards, 3 touchdowns on 9 receptions. Early season look at the college football top 25 rankings. Right now, Penn State has jumped West Virginia with 41 votes. West Virginia has 36 votes for the number 1 team in the nation. Number 3, Georgia, rounds out the top 3, and Arkansas State, who's expected to be where they're at this year, they're expected to be in the top 25. They're number 17 over last week. Early Heisman watch. Early Heisman watch has Michigan's Jerron Kiwa Sagapolatel. Quarterback, number 15, dual threat. Quarterback, C.J. Carr from Auburn. Quarterback, Derek Goodspeed, West Virginia, number 3. Halfback, Sire Gaines, Boise State. And Ohio State's Najee Batty, wide receiver, number 82. Getting into week 2 here, action. We released the presses from West Virginia and Penn State. Week 2 action sees a cupcake for Arkansas State and Akron. Penn State's got a matchup coming up against number 5 Texas, and West Virginia is at number 20 Louisville. That's the call for week 1 in college football. We got a bunch of fresh faces on these teams. We'll see how it goes moving forward. You have a great afternoon on this Sunday and an even better evening. I'm your man, Flathead Willie, and I'm out.